Listen, I know. Relax, okay? I know what it looks like. You're looking at the thumbnail and you're like, what the hell? Oh my God, no way. I understand. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all though. This is the Edgar haircut. I know how y'all feel about them Edgar haircuts, okay? And I'm gonna just put this out there. I actually enjoy doing them. Huh? I know y'all looking at me like, hey, yo, Jeezy, you going against the grain. I'ma need y'all to relax, okay? What I enjoy, y'all ain't gotta enjoy. I enjoy cutting off the bulk in the front. You know what I'm saying? With my liners, I like the sound of cutting through some of that hair. And if that sounds a little weird, pause, okay? Pause. But I enjoy doing these haircuts, all right? And that's just what I did today. I did a taper on the sides, Edgar style haircut. If you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Listen, if you're new to the channel, I'm dropping more tutorials, more videos to come. It's your boy 360 Jeezy. Stay tuned.
360 Jeezy. 360 Jeezy. 360.
Where you get your beats? HustleDreamProduction.
All right, you guys, so before you actually start cutting, what you want to do is part the hair at the parietal ridge. This area is the area between the top and the sides, all right? So I'm gonna make sure that my part is nice and neat and set in my duck clips. So I'm also gonna be parting the hair behind the ear. The reason why I'm doing this is because I don't wanna accidentally cut any bulk behind the ear off, all right, when I'm clipper over combing. So I'm just gonna set in my duck clips to get it out the way. So when I start on the taper, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clipper over comb, basically knocking off all of the bulk that's on the sides, all right? I'm setting my comb at a 45-degree angle and just knocking off everything at the top and bottom. Next, I'm gonna set in my bald line, and the way I'm gonna set in my bald line is in a slight rainbow-like shape, just to create some shape to my blend. Next, I'm gonna follow behind that using my Metal Instinct clippers with the lever fully open, and I'm going right around that guideline that I set in with my trimmers. So I'm gonna go up about a ½ inch and make sure I go over that guideline multiple times to ensure that it's at that length. Also, I'm using my corners of the blade the entire time. This is a small area, so you don't wanna focus on that other side of the blade and actually take anything off by accident to throw off the shape of the blend. Next guideline I'm gonna set in, I'm gonna throw on my one guard with the lever fully open. This time I'm breaking out my comb and I'm feeding those hairs in between the teeth of the blade, bringing those hairs down, really using my comb to control how far I go up. I don't wanna take this up high, and I'm basically using my corners to, dictate the shape. Now that I have the shape down, I'm not gonna focus on that bulk at the top. I'm gonna work my way back down and blend out. So right now I got my zero guard on with the lever fully closed, and in a flick out motion, using only my corners, I'm flicking out that middle line, starting below the line, flicking to the line, and adjusting my lever if I need to go up. Using my corners in a flick out motion with the lever fully closed, I'm flicking out that bottom line, making sure I'm real tedious on how I do it, all right? I'm only working little sections at a time, focusing on those areas where I see bulk. And if you need to adjust your lever as you go up, you want to do that because you don't want to sit here and use the lever closed the entire time. That's just going to take the fade up higher. So make sure you adjust the lever as you go up. So lastly, what you want to do is focus on detailing your blend. Don't really focus on that bulk at the top because you're going to need that to create this look. So you want to keep that weight at the top and just go in and clean up as much as you can using your corners, debulking those bulk areas. Also, I'm going to use my Stylecraft shavers just to make the bottom half razor bald. This takes your blend to the next level. So when doing an Edgar haircut, basically you want to build that shape first, all right? That's your best bet. Get that shape down because you want to keep a lot of that bulk at the top. You know what I mean? That's where the style comes from. It's that bulk. How well you can actually blend that bulk into the top because they want to keep a lot of that weight. I basically use the same guidelines though. I start with my bald line. I go up with my lever open. Next, I put on the one guard with the lever open. Then I'll basically clipper over comb into the bulk. Then I'll drop back down using my zero guard with the lever fully closed and flick out that middle line. Then when the middle line is kind of hard to take out, I'll go with the lever open to kind of, detail as much as possible. Then lastly, the lever fully closed. And this is something that you have to memorize. As a student, you want to memorize this because it'll cut down time. Next, I'm going to start on the C cup first. All right, I'm going to take my liners and I'm going to build that guideline in the front first. All right, by starting with my C cup. This is going to let me know where I need to put that front line at. So if you just go in with the front line first, it'll be hard to transition that into the C cup and you'll understand what I'm talking about as we go forward. This kind of Edgar, the line is just like one continuous line. So my client didn't want anything cut off of the top, all right? With this kind of haircut, they want to make sure it's long as possible so they can style it the way they want. So right now, I'm going to basically lay it down, mist the hair with water just to get it to be laid as possible, blow dry it, and just kind of take off areas where it runs into the taper too much. I'm going to take off some of that on the side so the taper can be visible. So now that I have the taper visible, I'm gonna blow dry everything straight forward so I can work on the lineup. So with this part, you gotta have the right trimmers for the job, all right? You gotta use those ones that's hidden. You can't use trimmers that's gonna snag, because you know, you gotta use trimmers that's gonna be able to cut through bulk, all right? And the wall hive is, for me, I'm telling you, you need these trimmers in your arsenal, all right? I use these all the time, and they cut through bulk like butter, all right? So now I'm just gonna add some styling powder to my client's hair, lift the hair up, make sure I get all the styling powder at the roots, and just basically mess everything up. This is the style, all right? I actually like this style. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Would I get it for myself? I can't, because I don't have this texture. But what if I had the texture? I probably would give it a try. I'm not gonna lie, all right? Hey, look, I get it. This cut isn't for everybody. But if you book your appointment with me, no matter what people say about the haircut, I'm going to try to do it to the best of my ability. So book your appointment with me, because I'm going to have you looking like...
God did!
YouTube, this is the cut. And if you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Also, HustleDreamProduction, that's my brother. He does all my beats. His Instagram will be linked in the description below. Make sure you guys go give him a follow. Also, if you want to know where you can find any tools that you've seen in this video, links will be in the description below. Otherwise, you guys can follow me on Instagram and TikTok. My TikTok is official360Jeezy and my Instagram is 360Jeezy. But it's your boy 360Jeezy, and I'm out of here.